Excuse me, have you guys seen any turkeys? Nothing in this area. All right, how much farther to Sargent Canyon? Thanks, guys. First day out for turkey here in 2024. I was headed out to Durfee Canyon, Bolander, the area we know pretty well, kind of south of Magdalena, and found out yesterday they had just started ignitions on a prescribed burn, literally in Durfee Canyon and Bolander. So, gonna change things a little bit. Luckily we know the area. Using Gaia here, I've got tons of stuff mapped out, got all kinds of backups. We can figure something out. But anyway, here's the smoke from the prescribed burn. Sounds like ignitions went well. Weather is extremely favorable right now, and we really need the burns. So can't argue with that, but it's just important to always have a backup plan and kind of pre-scout your areas. Sorry, the radio's going off. But yeah, it's just always good to have a backup plan and kind of know where you're at, know what you're doing. But this is gonna be a beautiful area. I'm only out here for the day. Don't really have time. We've got a lot going on in life right now, but figured I could get out here for an evening hunt and then pretty much all day tomorrow. Got the trailer all hooked up behind us here. It'll be the first time using it. Just one person, so it should be pretty fast to set up because I don't have to worry about the annex for the dogs. But anyway, gonna be a good day. Should be a calm night, and we'll see what we find. If you guys remember a few videos back, we were on a road that ended up being closed, and it was the road to Bear Trap Campground. This is the other side of it. It's still closed on this side. This was the site of the Bear Trap and part of the Black Fire a few years ago. It was one of the bigger fires in the state, so it was a pretty big deal, but looks like everything is still closed up here. 2 miles down this road, I dropped the trailer off because coming up this road's a little steep, it's a little narrow. I didn't know what options we would have to turn around, but I found a spot that I think I'm gonna call the camp for tonight anyway, and just go hook up the trailer real quick, put it where I want it, and see what we can find. With this being a burn area, it might be beneficial looking for turkey, but again, just kind of knowing where you're at, knowing what your obstacles could be, and always just having a backup plan. So back down this road a couple miles, this guy right here, and hook up the trailer. I'm getting pretty hungry, so time for lunch, and then start getting out and looking for some birds. Haven't heard anything yet. Saw a couple coyotes, but I think with it being as warm as it is, it's just about 75 up here at 8,000 feet, so I think the birds have gone up. When we last scouted, they were still down in the canyon bottoms, but the hunting season's been open for a week already, so they're feeling a bit of pressure with that burn going on over by Point of Rocks, where we camped in October. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but with that fire and with all the pressure they've had from the first week of spring turkey, I imagine they've probably moved a bit. But beautiful day, light wind, the cloud cover's nice, and we're gonna go see what I can find.
So handsome, oh, you have your way, and it's making me weaken. You and
just made it to camp. Found a spot just across the road from where I'd parked the trailer when I went to go explore the other road up top there. Everything's all set up. Always got the Garmin inReach out. You can see it hanging there on the rack. Awning is up. Nice little canyon here, no wind at all really, so hopefully it stays that way. I haven't worried about really guying anything down yet, just using the 2 poles. Got the camp chair, haven't set it up yet. Tent's up, ready to roll. Got to dust off my pillow here. These boxes are pretty good, but they don't quite seal all the way. But nice little spot. Haven't seen a single person all day. Hearing lots of wildlife. May have heard a hen just as I was setting up earlier. So hopefully that's true. Always a good sign. If you find them, usually the boys aren't too far around. Should be kind of following her at some point. But yeah, all set up. Now that everything is up, I need to make a quick sandwich. It's just after 2. Pretty hungry. It's pretty peaceful back here. As much as I want to get out and start looking for birds right away, a lot of trees that I could hang a hammock from and maybe get a quick nap in, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, beautiful area. Limestone Canyon near Sargent Canyon is the name of this area. I think if I head back out over here, there's a pretty big meadow across the way through those trees. You really can't see it now, but that looks like a promising area. That gets closer to the burn, so fresh growth. Hopefully that means birds. And then this road here, I think is where I'm going to start this evening and just head on that way and see what I see. This road stays down in this valley, so might be a good place to start looking for some roosts and maybe some other sign. When we were camped last, I don't even know when we had the people doing the owl survey. That's in this direction here, just a few miles, and there was a ton of turkey sign over there. So that burn area is kind of in between us, but this should be a good spot. This looks like where they would live, and you can see grass, some new growth on the hillsides, plenty of trees to be roosting in. So I think this is an okay spot. Just got to get a bit farther from the road. But anyway, all set up, gonna get cozy, gonna make something to eat, and I'll talk to everybody later. All packed up, pulling out of camp. Went out yesterday evening and this morning. No luck on birds, no big deal. Still a couple weeks left in the season. Had a great time, beautiful area. Actually slept a bit longer than I thought. I was out cold, it was kind of nice, really relaxing. And then when I got back this morning, I ended up pulling out my recovery gear and doing a little practice with the winch. So always a good thing to stay fresh on, set up a double line pole, all that kind of stuff. So good practice. Luckily we generally don't ever really need our recovery gear, but since we have it, it's good to keep current with it. Pulling back out now, should be home in a couple hours. I might stop and check one other spot just to see how it is, but no rush. Been a good trip, and hopefully the next one will be a bit longer. made it back to the intersection of 476 and Highway 52. Just airing up here, using the new Morphlate. Pretty nice to be able to do all 4 tires at once. Makes it a whole lot faster. It's automatic, so you just set a PSI and then you're done. But as we can see, get around the trailer here. A lot less smoke today, but it looks like the prescribed burn is still going as planned. I just got back to cell service, so I haven't really had a chance to check on anything, but haven't heard anything bad, so that's always a good sign. I've got some friends that are on that fire. One of them is the burn boss, so probably would have heard if things were getting out of control, but fun trip. Got to get back now, get everything cleaned up. Everything's all dusty. One of the groups we hang out with, they're based out of Albuquerque, and they're actually a Toyota group, but we go up there once a month for their meetups, just about. And this weekend's their 2-year anniversary, so I want to maybe actually wash the truck and make it look presentable, but we'll see how it is. No luck on any birds this time out. Hopefully get a couple more trips in. The tag ends May 15th, so we got plenty of time. See what we find, and hopefully we can get a couple birds in the freezer. So that's it for this trip.